And welcome into Country Hall in Liege, Belgium for this BetFirst DNXT Elite Gold playoff matchup between RSW Liege and Heroes Den Bosch of the Netherlands. Alongside Victor Mansoure, I'm Craig Beta. We're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world for what we hope will be the second playoff win for Liege in Elite Gold play this year. Victor, we didn't see Heroes during the regular season, obviously being on the Netherlands side, but this is a balanced, dangerous team. They ran away with the Netherlands side, winning 15 straight after dropping their first game of the season. And they had 6 players scoring in double figures in their last playoff win against Ubo Limburg United. Austin Price and Robert Stumbris are their top scorers, but they can hurt you in a number of ways.
Good afternoon, Craig, and good afternoon, RSW basketball fans. Yes, Craig, this is a team, Heroes, that they can put numbers in a hurry, right? This is a team that's coming in shooting nearly 45% from the field goal. They're averaging nearly 82 points per game on a 12-point differential. So they score 82. They only give up 70. So there's a reason why this team is in the top of the standings. They are extremely competitive. They can hurt you inside out, the outside ball as well. So if you are RSW Edge, you want to try to control the tempo and keep Heroes under that 80-point mark that we always talk about being the target mark, and see if they can come out with the win.
Well, an interesting starting lineup for Alex Zampier and Liege tonight. Kevin Tumba, not in the starting lineup, presumably coming off the bench. Zampier will be starting Ija Anosike, Jamel Hagens. He'll be getting a rare start. In fact, I don't think he started a game this season. Graham Bogerts, Angel Rodriguez, and Olivier Troisfontaine will be in the starting lineup. That'll be nice having his three-point shooting straight out of the gate. But Den Bosch they don't have any really giant guys on their team, with the exception maybe of Thomas Vandermars, the 33-year-old veteran whose play has really declined over the last 2 years. So perhaps bringing Tumba off the bench is going to generate a little more offense, because Tumba really, for as good as he is on the glass, he doesn't give you a lot points-wise, only averaging 8.4 points per game. He's among the league leaders in two-point field goal percentage, but he's not a guy you're going to run your offense through. So you've got 5 guys out there right now who can get you points straight out of the gate. So I like this tactic by Alex Zampier. Of course, Liege playing without their captain, Brooke Lemaire. He tore his ACL in practice on March 26th. He is out for the season. They'll be playing I believe this is Liege's second game without him. To replace Lemaire in the lineup, they brought in Milos Bojovic. He played for Liege from 2017 to 2021. He was with Ubo Limburg United in 21 and 22. And this guy is a bucket. He's up there in age. He's 42 years old, but he led the Belgian league before it merged with BNXT. As you look at Brooke Lemaire, in scoring in 2018 and 19, he was the steals leader in 2018 with Liege, and he was the Serbian MVP in 2017 and their top scorer in 2012. We are underway. 2 other games going on in Elite Gold play. We will try to keep you up to date on those as those games progress. As Angel Rodriguez gets the first bucket of the game for Liege, and it's a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Angel Rodriguez, knowing coming out of that zipper cut that he had the lane, was able to get to the lane where he's so good, Craig, of generating offense. Got the teardrop there, and then on the other end here, Liege going zone, 2-3 zone, and here Den Bosch making them pay with the outside shots. So if they're going to play zone, they have to really start to stretch out on the perimeter.
Good start for Angel Rodriguez. He's got the first 4 points for Liege already. And I thought that was a 3-pointer by Robert Stumbris, but they only credited him for 2, it looks like. That one's a 3, but it's rattled out, and the rebound to Jamel Hagens. Nearly threw it away. Saved by Rodriguez. Now Angel to his right. Gets into the paint. Has his shot blocked. And here comes Den Bosch back the other way. Another shot on the way from Stumbris. That one misses. Rebound pulled down by Bogerts.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. 1 new organization. We are the Be Next League.
You know, we talk about getting their feet wet in the paint, and Liege looking to do so.
So they did change it. That shot by Stumbris was a three-pointer. Now Trois-Fontaine for 3. Missed wide right. And here comes Den Bosch looking for the lead. We have Van Vliet up top to Cook, and he gets it to...
Then Bosch was able just to swing the ball over to the left side and really had Liege scrambling to see he was going to stop the ball in the perimeter. And that just kind of gave a lane wide open to the attack of Moore. So if Liege is going to play the zone defense, which is fine, you've got to be able to protect the perimeter and obviously don't allow any lanes.
Moore hits both free throws to give Den Bosch the lead at 5-4. Now Trois-Fontaine, beg your pardon, that was Bram Bogerts, had his three-point shot attempt blocked.
Anasike is going to get a sub out here with the 2 fouls, Craig, because of that. You know, if you're late, get into that rotation, then all of a sudden the offensive player is going to attack your back heel, and he's going to have all kinds of advantages making the reads to attack the area.
Moore's three-pointer misses. Moussa Noterman pulls down the rebound. He replaces Jan Osike, and that's a big loss. And Osike, 16 points per game for Liege. He's their top offensive player.
Because Anasike, not only can he score, get his own on the post-up play, plays around the basket, but especially defensively, he's such a force, able to switch and get to guard multiple positions. So Liege is going to have to adapt here early.
Nice steal by Bogerts. 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound by Higgins. Now Rodriguez. Boy, this defense for Den Bosch so far is very tough. They don't have any giants in there really, but man, they've blocked I think 3 or 4 shots already. They didn't block that one as Jamel Higgins gets his first bucket of the game, and Liege back on top 6-5.
At Jamel Higgins style, Craig, as we know, Rodriguez just threw it up there, made his man go get it, power hop into the lane and just baby hook with his left hand. Jamel Higgins has got a lot of moves. He's a very tough player to guard, and he showed one there.
Moussa Noterman another rebound. Oh, nice feed inside to Bogerts. He kicks it out. Rodriguez for 3, no good. Boy, Bogerts could have just gone for the reverse right there. Instead, he kicked it into the corner.
I agree with you. If you have an open lane on a reverse layup, I would much rather take the high percentage shot than to open a perimeter shot. I'll take the layup.
That Time Austin Price hits from 3. And now Den Bosch with an 8-6 lead. So a 5-point swing right there. Now Trois-Fontaines, a little bit of contact, no call. He puts it up with the left hand, missed. Boy, this defense for Den Bosch is tough. Noderman over to Bogerts for 3. Splash! That is good. He is back on top by 1.
Yeah, this is what happens, Greg. Even though they're getting their shot blocked, by the fact that they're attacking the lane, then all of a sudden, when the ball came to the outside area, then Bogerts had his open shot, excuse me. So this is what you do: attack.
And we've talked about Moussa Noderman in the past, Victor, that he's a guy who seems like he's really on the cusp of turning into that guy who can take over a game for a stretch, scoring and on defense. Now Cambo from the corner, that's no good. Cambo gets the steal. Noderman, but Hagen's there for the tip. Boy, what a great sequence there by Liege. They're back on top by 3. Usually we don't see a lot defensively from Anthony Cambo, but he came up with the steal there. And Liege able to convert. They're on top by 3, 11-8.
Yeah, playing at home, we've seen Den Bosch here be the more aggressive team defensively, but because Liege really needs this win, on that verge of being able to, get a couple of buckets, dominate the rebound, able to guard multiple positions. So good job by Liege in bringing in their second unit, being a factor so far.
Kevin Tumba into the game now as well. Now Rodriguez. Around Tumba. Into the corner for Cambo for 3. Just missed. Nice job by Liege getting back on defense. Den Bosch had a 2-on-1. Now a foul called on Angel Rodriguez.
Go ahead, my friend.
I'm going to say 4:04 to play here first quarter. Rose Den Bosch only 8 points. We've been talking about, Liege not doing so bad themselves right now. Now a long 3-point attempt.
They're
That's
not
short. Tumba finally grabs the rebound. And now here's Bogerts into the lane, hanging, won't go. Rebound tipped out to Sharon Dorsey-Walker. Now Austin Price for 3, and that is good. We are tied at 11.
Yeah, Price, no hesitation. As soon as the ball came to his hand, he knew exactly what he's doing. So they got to keep an eye on number 31, Austin Price. He's got that quick release, Craig, and he can really put up the number there.
Austin Price, a 43% three-point shooter, went to Liege University, graduated in 2017, played in Sweden, Bulgaria, and so he played some pretty high-level buckets in college, and then, of course, Sweden, Bulgaria, and Israel.
And did you say 300 field goals made, Craig, in his career?
240 three-point field goals made.
Yeah, you see, if a guy
Rodriguez
can score
in among the trees.
243 field goals made in official games, if you can count the practice, here he is again. You see, you can just name a guy that can put up numbers, and Price is one of them, the early ones here that's playing this game.
Nice rotation by Trois-Fontaines to get the steal in the corner. Now Rodriguez fouled. Looking up and down this Den Bosch roster offensively, I mean, who do you focus on? Rodriguez takes it, puts the floater in off the glass, and Liege back to within 1.
Yeah, it's kind of like, who do you focus on? Pick your poison. You gotta compete. You gotta be physical. You gotta compete. You gotta be physical, Craig. You gotta come out really hedging on the switches. And if you're gonna leave a couple of guys open, you gotta know the percentages. And Price is definitely not one of them.
4 games last year, 38 games in 2022. And now Liege looking for the lead back. Inside 2 minutes to play first quarter. Rodriguez to the free throw line. Back outside to Trois-Fontaines. Now to the corner for Cambo. Back outside for Rodriguez. Open 3. Splash! And Liege is back on top, 16-14.
Yeah, great job by Campbell taking the ball to the middle, and then with his left hand was able to twist his body and get the ball to the same corner, the strong corner, and it got Angel Rodriguez an open three. So beautiful assist by Anthony Campbell.
Rebound tipped around, finally grabbed by Rodriguez. Scores 16-14. That was a three by Rodriguez on that last possession. Our graphic is only showing 15 for Liege.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. Two countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Down low. So if you're Anasike, either you take your man to the corner, strong corner, or you clear the path so you allow Tumba to play the one-on-one.
Clairefontaine, he's over 4 from the arc in this game so far. Shoots another one, and that one misses as well. Rebound corralled by Den Bosch. Here comes Price. Back outside. Taken by Moore. Now back outside to Price again. Guarded by Cambo. Shot clock at 8. Den Bosch resets the offense. Here's Lee Moore. Shot clock at 3, now 2. Outside to Sharon Dorsey Walker. His long three-pointer is good.
Yeah, and then we just got ourselves a taste.
Now.
Why Den Bosch is so hard, tough to guard. Liege had a great defensive possession. And then even though in the last second, still got a long 3 to go. So this Den Bosch team is pretty good.
And Den Bosch with the transition bucket as the first quarter comes to a close. Just a couple of turnovers by Liege, and that's the difference.
Yeah, too bad they had the turnover in the last possession that allowed an open bucket by Den Bosch. But you know what, Craig? Positive first quarter. I still think that defensively, even though they were holding them to under 20 points in the quarter, they can do an even better job. I see a couple of missed assignments or late assignments, but a lot of switches. They're trying to get to the perimeter where Den Bosch is really good. You see right there, you see tough to guard. You got to be able to step outside, and once you do that, you're going to open lanes. So how do you guard the outside and still be able to recover? So they do have their handful, but that doesn't matter. What they will have is be early on those switches, come out, don't allow the outside shots, and then come out for that rebound once the shot is taken.
For the first time, he played 6 minutes in his first game. Did not score, had 1 rebound and 1 steal. So let's see if the legend can get back into it here a little more in this one.
Yeah, Greg, and I think you
Now
nailed
it's
you
9.
when you said the when you said the word compete. This is what Liege is going to have to do because Den Bosch can put up numbers. Price the more because they can really put up numbers. So tough little break here, tough minute, but let's see if the Liege can come back on track.
10-0 run for Den Bosch. Second free throw is in, so that's an 11-0 run. And the lead is now 10. Liege led 15-14. But a couple of turnovers and unsportsmanlike and a couple of threes by Heroes have given them a 10-point advantage. And boy, it sure seems like Liege is just scrambling defensively.
Yeah, and that's because going with the zone, they have to match up right away who's in their area. That way, guys on the other positions are also to match up with guys that are close to them and perhaps not be scrambling so much. But maybe because Den Bosch can score the outside shot, the coaching staff have gone with the zone. I would like to see them go man-to-man and see if they can do a better job staying with their assignments and not have to scramble.
Another three, that one by Sharon Dorsey Walker. Antoine Fontaine. His three-pointer ends the run at 14-0.
And there is so much game, that, even though you're down by 10, pick your head up. You see they go into the man-to-man here. I like this adjustment. Let's see if they can start getting defensive stops.
Paso in 2016. His only season with the Miners, he led the team in scoring at 15.4 points per game. Played in Italy, Germany, Argentina, and Poland before coming to Den Bosch. He was all PLK in Poland in 2021. Den Bosch, they've got some players, Victor.
They do, man, and that's why you see they're plus 12 in the season in point scorings and point allowed. It's when you see teams that have the double-digit point differential average, it's because of that. This is a solid defensive team that protects the passing lanes, and they also challenge the inside play. They protect the rim, and now all of a sudden, offensively, they're running and they're looking for perimeter shots from multiple players. These two, Craig, because Anasike, he can be the X factor for this team. He can score. He can be physical. He can be that leader on the court that Liege really needs right now. You're down 12, playing at home. The game just kind of flip-sided, right? You had a good start, now all of a sudden you're down double digits. So take it step by step. No home runs needed. Get a couple of buckets. Keep going towards the basket, and then defensively try to be better. Try to get multiple stops. They've stopped getting the stops as of late, and it's kind of hurting them.
And Osike muscles his way in, gets the bucket, and Liege now down by just 9. Poke that out. Mars hands it back to Van Vliet. Now up top to Moore. He backs it out. Now drives, now steps back for the three. That is good, man.
Tough shot, my friend. That is a professional basketball player at work. In and out move with his right hand into a sidestep to get himself enough separation and pull up for the three. Nothing you can do about that.
Partner, you can tell we've been working together for a while because you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say that is a pro basketball move right there.
He hit him with the in and out. He got himself a little bit of space, and then a step to the side to really create that, that separation. When you get combo moves, that's when you know you're in for a long night.
Higgins misses the jumper. Coming up on 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Liege trying to claw their way back into this one against a very good Moore loses it. That's going to lead to the layup for Angel Rodriguez. The lead cut back to 10. And Vliet picks up his dribble at the top of the key and draws the foul on Jamel Hagan.
See right there, step
First
to the
foul on
side,
Jamel.
hit the fadeaway three, and then this time I thought the ball had hit.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. 1 new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Of the Liege players, but the referees didn't call it, and the Liege turnover and bucket on the other way, so they will take it. But they got to be careful now here, Craig. They're getting close to the penalty mark. A couple of subs here.
Out and then falls in.
And perhaps this is the role that they needed, Craig. See the ball go through and then get that energy up defensively. Nothing like scoring a basket to try to really re-energize your team. Down big, now all of a sudden you see the ball go through the bucket, 3s plus 3s, and all just like that. What was a double-digit lead, Craig, is now just a 4-point game. And no surprise for us, right, Craig? We have seen Angel Rodriguez, man, put up big games, be the MVP of the Puerto Rican League. You know, this is his 2nd year with Liege, and, you know, no surprise that he can do this. 16 out of 29 because he's got the repertoire. He can play the pick and roll. He can break down his player one-on-one. He has the outside shot. He's athletic enough to go inside and meet the trees down. So no surprise that, you know, Angel Rodriguez kind of putting his team on his shoulder in the first half.
Free throw back to 6, coming up on 4 minutes to play second quarter. And the alley-oop to Higgins, but the defender was there. And Stumbris at the other end. Wow, what a defensive play. I didn't catch who that was. I think it might have been Austin Price, but I'm not sure.
And the rest of the last 3 minutes and 47 seconds, Craig. So it's a game of details, and we just had a sequence that showed us that.
For Liege, tantalizingly close, cutting it to 4. Just like that, it's back to 9.
They will challenge you in the rim. They have, just in this first half here, they have 3 blocked shots. So they are physical. They look for the deflections. That time, Trois Fontaine, as he was coming across the lane, had his chest bumped.
That was indeed Trois Fontaine that drew that foul. He hits both free throws. Olivier now with 5. Bogarts the rebound, and here comes Liege again, trying to whittle this lead back down. And if they can get to within 5 at halftime, that pass there by Angel Rodriguez trying to hit Boyovich in the corner. Angel having the same conversation, no doubt. Our officials in this game, Geller, DeHunt, and Kasiga, as Austin Price hits the first free throw.
Anyhow, it doesn't matter. We're getting good minutes from Liege as late. They're going to go back to their zone defense. Let's see if they can, how they start this game with a couple of stops, being able to challenge the outside perimeter play. Let's see if they can get to that rhythm.
3 on the way from Stumbris, and that is good.
Yeah, they draw the action on the high pick and roll, taking the ball to the left and then reverse it quickly to the right side, and the help man just a step too late and get into that three-point shot.
Liege had an 8-0 run earlier in this quarter to get to within 4, but now sometimes starter last season, but he is a guy who can give you lots of minutes even off the bench, even at his somewhat advanced age of 33 years old. And that's still a child to me, but in basketball terms, that is a seasoned veteran. He hits both free throws there. We know Jamel's got the hop, man. He can score.
Yeah, with Higgins, with Tumba, with Noterman, with Anasike, they have the options of trying different matchups. And this is what, to your point before tip-off, this is perhaps what coaching staff was trying to do, trying to surprise Here's Den Boss.
Tumba with the block, and then Tomas Vandermars with the kind of side hook shot.
That's right, Daniel Amigo from Mexico, who we have seen in action in Puerto Rico, in Argentina, putting up the little baby hook. It was not a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook, but it was enough to get a right angle and separation from the defender.
Angel missed the 3.
Hey, Craig, we talk about basketball being a game of quickness as they get the 3-point here to try to get quick back into this game. But being a game of quickness, can you be the quickest one from south to north, so up and down vertically? And can you be the quickest one east to west? And that's what Angel Rodriguez does. Extremely quick, low center of gravity, was able to get to that offensive rebound following his shot.
And Sharon Dorsey Walker answers the Trois Fontaine 3.
So after giving up just 19
10
points in the first quarter, Craig, they've given up 29 here in the second.
Bogarts to Higgins. Shot clock at 8. Jamel, the jump hook, no. Rebounded by Lee Moore. Den Boss shooting 10 of 18 from three-point range for 55%. And a steal by Rodriguez. Man, there was some ping-ponging going around on that play. before Rodriguez came out of there with it and got the layup. And maybe one more stop and one more bucket here.
Yeah, before the half. That's correct, my brother.
Oh, and they give up the open look for three, but he missed. Bogart's the rebound. Higgins, he gets stuffed. Thomas Vandermars, my goodness.
We have had some highlights here, blocking highlights in the first half, Craig.
Now here's Moore in the paint, hanging and hitting. Austin Price, 11. Rolf de Pachter, 2 points. Thomas Vandermars, 2. And Sharon Dorsey Walker with 12. Liege, 14 of 37 overall for 37%. 5 of 16 from three-point range for 31%. 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 83%. Theros Denbos, 15 of 31 overall for 48%. 10 of 19 from three-point range for 52%. 10 of 13 from the stripe for 76%. Liege actually winning the rebounding battle in this one, 22-18. Liege taking pretty good care of the ball, just 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers for Theros Denbos. And Victor, looking up and down the stats, I mean, really the only difference is the three-point shooting.
Yeah, Craig. A lot of positives in the first half for Liege. Obviously, Rodriguez has got the hot hand. 8 for 11 shooting, 18 points. So he's got it going for the home teams. And as you mentioned, they have taken care of the ball. Liege only has 5 turnovers, and we have seen them at times have 5 turnovers just a quarter. So they're doing a good job offensively. Take care of the ball, Craig. Now, on the other hand, here's a couple of things they got to work on, okay? Even though Rodriguez has 18, Higgins and Trois Fontaines have only been the one kind of providing Rodriguez with a little bit of help offensively, getting the basket going. But the reason why, Craig, it's not going well for them, this is what they got to work on, is obviously the defensive side. They've been a little bit late on their ball side and on their weak side helps. They're coming over to the rotations, just a step late, a second late, and it's getting Heroes Den Boss.
Back underway in the second half here in Country Hall. Alongside Victor Mansouri, my name's Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one so far. Liege trailing by 12 to start the second half. Rebound there by EJ Anosike. Liege cut the lead to within 4 in that second quarter. Boss went on a run.
Along with my friend Craig Fade, as we get can you believe it, Craig? We're getting close to the 10-year anniversary, my friend, of we've been doing this. We should count out how many games we have done, the competitions we have done, and I heard some of our listeners, some of our fans are gonna give us perhaps a cruise somewhere where we're gonna do the games from the boat. That's what I heard.
That would be nice. I don't know. I've done 24 FIBA events. I think we've done, I don't know, I wouldn't even begin to guess. Maybe 12 FIBA events together, 14 plus Liege, plus CB Cornea, plus Grises du Macau.
Yep. Love it, man. What a nice journey. Hope everybody at home is enjoying us, man.
Yeah, gave up the early three-pointer here in the second half, so now lead is 15. They've got some work to do. Oh, a bank in three as the shot clock expires.
Yeah, Trois-Fontaine played Price well. He was taking his outside hand from the shot, but Price, even though, found himself daylight and then just threw up a prayer that hit the glass and in.
Think maybe they're going to cool off? Nope, they're 2 of 2 to start the second. CK hits one. And the floater is up and in for Boya van Vliet. And then he nearly steals the inbound pass. So Liege now with a 5-on-4. Trois-Fontaine the long three. He thought that was good. Started headed back up the court a la Steph Curry, but it was not. And now answering at the other end nearly is Lee Moore, but his shot rings out. So it remains 58-39. Now Anosike gets it to the cutting Bogarts, and he lays it in.
Yeah, good job by Bogarts. Once he recognized that he was catching the ball, was going to be challenged by the defender, took an extra step just to open up the angle for the power layup. That ball just flew out to the stands, my friend.
Over the top of him. Pass intercepted. Before goes up with the right hand.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Coming on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came in and we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together. Because we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go!
Draw something up after that timeout by Alex Zampier. Rodriguez now into the front court. Rodriguez 18 points in that first half. Has not scored here in the second. Now he launches the three-pointer, and that is good. Tough shot over Lee Moore. Rangel Rodriguez, and he's got 21.
He's got this tough right to left crossover that's tight, and he's able to, as soon as he pulls up his cross, able to kind of like step back into his shot and has a lot of elevation to get his shot off.
It was almost as if they called it after he was on the floor. Short jumper missed, and now Liege with the 3-on-2. Trois-Fontaine thought about the three, now kicks it out. Angel for three. Won't fall in. He had one of those fall in the first half, but that time it will not drop, and the lead remains 16.
But that time it seemed like his shoulder was just a little bit behind. Yeah, nice behind the pass by Higgins, Craig. Count, my friend.
Bogaerts completes the three-point play. The lead down to 13.
Get stops, get multiple stops, and there's still plenty of game here for Liege.
Oh, yeah. Now Cambo commits the foul on the driving Sharon Dorsey-Walker. Pass intercepted nearly by Higgins, and now stolen by Rodriguez. There's your stop. Up ahead to Anosike. Goes up with the right hand and jams it at Eric Brawl. Wants timeout.
Because we've seen Liege be a very homogeneous. Yeah, you know, I mean, they get plenty of guys in the scorers table. I mean, on the scoring sheet. So let's see here in the halfway through the third if those guys can plug in and really also be of support. Oh,
foul called on the drive. Boy, that looked to be good defense. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't expect better defense from your health side than that, Craig. You know, you just corral a wall there, put two guys flat-footed, hands up. Moore just looked a little bit out of control, but got the call.
Well, he missed the first free throw. So as we say on the playground, ball don't lie. Second one to fall through.
Doesn't.
And that stops the 8-0 run. Check in quickly with a couple of other scores. Halfway through the second quarter, Ubo Limburg United leads Donar Groningen 33-26. And with 2:08 to play in the second quarter, Spiro leads Basketball Academy Limburg 36-38 as Bogaerts strikes from long range.
You see right there, coaching staff too arguing, didn't touch last, but no, referees are going to keep it here, Craig.
Moore, left side, guarded by Bogaerts, now drives. I think Tumba got a piece of that.
Yeah, he did. He got the first block because he went up with his right hand in the inside. So Tumba got the block, and then on the rebound, you know, because he's so big, he can just pretty much protect with his left shoulder and put that little baby hook with the opposite hand.
Waterman gets it into Rodriguez. Now around Tumba. He launches the three, a little too strong. Rebound grabbed by Sharon Dorsey-Walker. Again, if you can get this to at least under 10, if not 5. Tumba with another block. Three-pointer rings out. Cambo the rebound.
5 on 3.
Making his presence felt defensively. Bogaerts, his three-pointer won't go.
After being down 19.
Cambo misses the reverse off the baseline inbound play. Quick pass to Vandermars. His hook misses. Bogaerts to Rodriguez. He wanted a baseball pass that one up to Noterman, but there was nothing there. Rodriguez got it to Bogaerts. It didn't look like he was Expecting that. Now Cambo misses the left-hand layup, goes out of bounds. It'll be
Yeah, good job by Campbell in attacking the lane and going for a higher percentage shot. Just couldn't get the last touch with the left hand.
16-0, the bench scoring in this one in favor of Den Bosch. Tumba defending Vandermars, blocked it! But it results in a three-pointer. My goodness, you can't defend much better than that.
You cannot. It's so hard to block a shot, and it's even harder to block a hook shot. And Tumba just did that.
Oh, beautiful pass from Angel Rodriguez to Graham Bogerts. Pretty finish.
Yeah, side-to-side screen. Got Bogerts coming open, coming like on that Luis Escola screen just underneath the basket. And Angel Rodriguez threaded the needle.
So Tomas Vandermars to the free throw line. He's a 74% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Couple of ticks inside, 2 minutes to play in this third quarter. Second free throw straight through as well. April 9th, European North Basketball League Final Four. 4 o'clock local time. So Bogerts to the free throw line. He's an 80% free throw shooter. Try to cut this to 10. Swishes the first.
And we have seen the evolution of Bogerts, Craig. Had him last year when you come in, at certain times of the game. Now all of a sudden, just a vital piece, playing heavy minutes, able to defend. You see him right here, good ball, in the ball defender, able to switch in multiple positions. And offensively, this is a guy that, can score the three-point ball, can also get to the hoop. So great to see Bogerts. He's got a bright career ahead of him. And talking about bright, you don't want to leave Price open because he's going to make daylight with no room.
Liege is, I don't know, Victor, they're going to have to start hitting more three-pointers. Liege 7 of 22 from the arc right now for 31%. As Bogerts splits the free throws again. One thing's for sure, when you get to the line, you aren't going to be able to split the free throws as Koch goes up and stuffs the alley-oop.
Yeah, and talk about splitting. Great job by the point guard in splitting the defender, drawing the bigs, and throwing the alley-oop. The exact same outcome when you were playing football, and guys were coming at you, they would hit you, and they're the ones falling down, Craig.
Yeah. I don't know if that was an official's timeout or what, but I And Price hits the free throw. Well, you wanted to head into this fourth quarter down by just 10 or fewer. Liege had it to 9. But Den Bosch will just not miss from three-point range.
Yeah, they don't miss, man, and they're relentless, right? Not only the ability to shoot the three, but also they have bigs enough to make you have to help out inside. So they are a tough matchup, obviously shooting an outstanding 13 of 19 from the three-point line. 68% is just absurd at this level. So if Liege is going to have any kind of, you see right there, Nelson starts opening new lanes for the dunks, Craig.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came here and we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together.
Yes, sir.
Because we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble.
Let's go!
The story of this one is the three-point shooting by Heroes Den Bosch. They are 14 of 24 from three-point range for 58%. They've hit twice as many three-pointers. Lee Moore, 17. Robert Stumbris, 8. Austin Price, 18. Ito Kok, 4. Ralph de Pachter, 2. Thomas Vandermars, 4. And Sharon Dorsey Walker has 12. Lafontaine hits both free throws. Get the lead back to 16. Victor Liege is going to have to score in bunches from outside in this one.
Nicely, or maybe perhaps start gambling a little bit, trapping the ball handler, allowing their bigs to have to start making plays. Different guys look and not allow the same three-point shooting to continue.
First free throw up and good for Austin Price. Looked like Noterman got the block, but he also hit Price on the top of the melon. Beg your pardon, that was Anosike. Cambo over to Anosike. Back out to Cambo. Cambo drives, nearly lost it. Now Trois-Fontaine for 3. Missed. Tumba gets the rebound. Tough rebound by Kevin Tumba. Now Bojovic. Cambo drives into the corner for Trois-Fontaine. Now back outside to Cambo. Catch and shoot 3. Nope. Rebound Tumba. His pass intercepted, and that leads to the easy bucket for Lee Moore at the other end. Well, that's the second pass that Tumba has tried to.
Off Moore and his interception abilities, perhaps ball fakes back doors and not give up the cookie.
Moore now with 19. And the lead is 19. Trois-Fontaine really had his pocket picked. And Osike.
He can really guard his own and help out the others. So because he got in foul trouble early, never really got rhythm in his game today. So they have missed him pretty much. Like you're talking about Anosike, Craig, having just 6 points in over 18 minutes. So they have missed his contribution because of the early fouls.
Outside to Sharon Dorsey Walker, and he hits the 3. My goodness. At halftime,
This is a
Louisville
basic
United
mistake.
leading Donar Groningen 42-35 in Elite Gold play. And at halftime, Spiru Basket leading Basketball Academy Limburg 41-39. So those ones relatively close. But this one, unfortunately, turning into a laugher for Den Bosch as they just continue to rain it in from three-point range. And this time for Liege offensively, a shot clock violation.
Baseline drive, baseline drift, which means as soon as you have someone driving in the baseline, you have got to cover the corner, because that's the parallel pass that's going to be open, and it led to an open 3. That
Time
rim
it's
is
to
looking.
Proctor.
That rim right now, Craig, is looking wide open, my friend. Like, it's just looking like they can make anything. Too much. That's 45 points just right there. Tremendous differential to the game.
Robert Stumbris, 2 of 3. Lee Moore, 2 for 4. Hoya Van Vliet, 2 for 2. 16 of 26 from three-point range for 61%. 10 of 19 in the first half. 7 of 8. Beg your pardon, 6 of 7 in the second half as Bogarts goes to the left. Beg your pardon, Noterman goes to the left hand off the glass.
And then Liege was scrambling on the extra passes after that. So good offensive play here by Moore. Tremendous point guard for this Dins Bosch team.
Now foul away from the ball.
Yeah, so if you're Coach Zampier, Craig, you tell Noterman to keep going, right? Because if it starts being physical, then the referees kind of adjust to the play. Perhaps it's a foul at first, but after a while, they're not going to be calling it every time. So you'd rather you guys be over physical than under physical.
Dorsey Walker scores again. He's got 20. He joins Austin Price with 20 points. Angel Rodriguez still leading all scorers with 21. Rodriguez forces the miss on the dunk.
I mean, they had a good first 5 minutes, especially with the Rodriguez contributions, But after Den Bosch got comfortable, they really had their rhythm going. We spoke about this team, scoring 91 points per game in average. They're going to hit that average and surpass it because of that. It's a lot of firepower. So after they got going, about the 6 or 7 minute mark in the first quarter, excuse me, they've gone downhill after that.
Biggest lead of the game now at 26 as Trois Fontaine launches the three-pointer and hits. Olivier now with 14. Hey, look at that. Liege has 2 bench points. Who saw Noterman? See if.
And that's why sometimes, Coach Zampier, Craig, has gotten another one, my friend.
This is just insanity. And not a lot of these three-pointers have been wide open. They're hitting them, bank shots and.
They got the hot hand. They got the free pass to shoot it. So guys, no hesitation. Green light. It's gonna go up, and taking the 26 three-pointers now. And you gotta give coaching staff credit, right? Obviously, I haven't seen enough of Coach Brow, and his philosophy because we covered the RS Liege team. But if your team is shooting all these threes, the guys have no hesitation and they're going in. This is a philosophy. He allows guys to get comfortable out there, to make the mistakes, not worry about their mistakes. And then all of a sudden, when you getting reps throughout the season and you're making them, now all of a sudden that becomes your trademark. So 17 threes here tonight. And then so give credit to obviously the players that are the ones shooting the ball, but to the coaching staff as well is putting this roster together. We'd be like, no way, that's craziness. It used to be about 12, 13 points taken, a game. Now you see here they've taken 27 already, making an outstanding 17 of them, and it's because of that. They really forced the issue from the outside.
I'm trying to see what Den Bosch shot as a team from three-point range coming into this one. They were third overall at 36.3% in BNXT play. So this, quite the anomaly. Didn't expect him to shoot 58%, and the biggest lead was 26. So really the three-point shooting, the difference in this one. I mean, Liege has not shot the ball great, just 38% overall. 8 of 26 from three-point range, but now they're just forcing a lot of those because of the score.
Yeah, you're forcing a lot of those because you're behind, and also because, you know, everything you're doing is you're taking the ball out of bounds and you're playing a 5-on-5 the other.
Higgins has his pass go out of bounds. It'll be Denboss ball. And really you can look at the difference in the game being the bench scoring. Sharon Dorsey-Walker, 20 points off the bench.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. 1 new organization. We are the Be Next League.
This is what it's really about. Coming on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came in and we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together. Yes, sir. Because we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go! Let's go!
Higgins gives it up to Noterman, but a foul before the shot.
At number 8, Mr. Joakim Hawasi. And it's great to see a young fella out there, you know, getting the minutes here in the end. Enjoy the most. Got to get comfortable, my friend. Your career is just getting started. And, you know, I used to value those minutes so much because, you know, at least you get the adrenaline out. You understand how the game is being played. You start to really learn from the veterans when you're out there. So it's good to see the coaching staff getting the rotation in here in the end.
Kwasi playing in just his 4th game with Liege. Joakim Kwasi.
Living the dream, my friend. Living the dream.
Yeah.
18 years old, professional basketball player. Does not get any better than that.
See if we get Jaden Malu or Ibrahim Dumbia into the game as well. Tumba turned that over? Trying to throw that ball in and turned it over. And just everything going wrong for Liege in this one. He's got a noisemaker in the crowd here that sounds like a whale.
Yeah. And Craig, you know,
Wow,
to Liege, they have faced a tough opponent, right? This is a tough team. They've really shown that they can score 95 points here. They're going to get to that 100 mark, and they have been a tough opponent here to play against. Yeah, and you know, and this is what you get at this stage of the competition, right? Obviously, you're in the gold division, and it's going to happen. You're going to get teams that are really good, and if you don't perform for 40 minutes, if you're not consistent with the game plan, this is what's going to happen. Guys are going to put up numbers because this is the highest level of the competition.
As we said in the open, Den Bosch lost their first game of the season and then rattled off 15 straight to win the Netherlands side. They're 2-2 in Elite Gold play. Somehow they've lost 2 games. They trail only Filo Oostende, 2 points behind Filo Oostende, with Oostende's got 27. And guess who Den Bosch plays next? Sunday, April 14th, on the road at Filo Oostende. So the battle for Elite Gold first place. That'll be a fun one to watch. There's that side hook shot by Thomas van der Mars. I think he and Daniel Amigo went to the same school.
They did, man, because that is a left-handed hook shot from outside the key. Very tough to guard. I mean, it's pretty much impossible to block
it is
from that
impossible.
distance.
Tuesday at 4 o'clock local time, European North Basketball League Final 4 action against CSO Voluntari. And then their next Elite Gold game next Friday against Donar Groningen. Inside 2 minutes to play. Den Bosch on the verge of the century mark. Thijs Beans puts it up, and the reverse layup missed by Van Vliet. And then Van der Mars has his shot blocked by Tumba. 5th block of the game for Kevin Tumba. This is the three-pointer, still has not scored this season in a Liege uniform. Placing Brooke Lemaire, who tore his ACL in practice a week or so ago. Bojovic has some rust to knock off at 42 years old. I don't think he had been playing anywhere. He was the Belgian league scoring champ with Liege in 2018 and 19. I don't think he's played since 2022. It's tough to get a phone call at 42 years old and say, hey, you want to come play some playoff basketball?
Yeah, and that's why, you know, guys stay in shape, Craig. You never know, right? You don't have to get yourself into shape. You stay in shape because you might get that call when you least expect it, you know, and here you are playing pro basketball, which is, you know, a lot more fun than going into the office or doing, you know, the regular work as we know it.
Tumba with the flush off of the assist from Bojovic. And Bosch walks it into the front court. And this one will come to an end. Eros Den Bosch with the 99-80 win. Welcome back to Country Hall in Liege. Let's roll the highlights. A lot of them are going to be for Heroes Den Bosch, as they were just too much from outside. The top team in the Netherlands, 15-1 on the regular season. Second place in Elite Gold behind Villa Oostende. Those two teams tangle on Sunday. Up next for Liege on Tuesday, ENBL Final Four at 4 o'clock against CSO Voluntari. And then next Friday, Elite Gold action back here in Country Hall against Donar Groningen. As we check in on the other Elite Gold games going on right now, 6:43 to play in the third quarter. Hugo Limburg United leading Donar Groningen 51-42. And with 2:01 to play in the third, Spiro Basket leading Basketball Academy Limburg 57-54. So Victor, Liege, tough one tonight, but they've got to regroup for the Final Four against CSO Voluntari, and then next Friday against Donar Groningen back here for Elite Gold action.
Yeah, Craig, tough one tonight. You know, obviously they were outmatched a little bit with the outside shooting from Hero Den Bosch, but nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of. This was a tough game, and we have seen the evolution of the Liege throughout the season. So they here, they belong at this division. They belong for this type of competition. You just have to brush up a couple of things. And then obviously today is the defensive end where, you know, they really got hurt, giving up 99 points. They can score. They had 47% shooting. They got to the free throw line 26 times. They out-rebounded Heroes Den Bosch, but obviously defensively, you know, they gave up just way too much outside shooting, and that kind of hurt them. That is the point differential on the game score. So nothing to be ashamed of. Heads high, get better. Go to the next one. Final Four just up close. So plenty of space for Liege to really still have a very good positive season.
Again, the final score 99-80. Heroes Den Bosch beats RSW Liege. For my partner Victor Mansoure, my name's Craig Feda, saying thanks for watching and so long for now.